All right, y'all, so we got a story time for you today. This is about a Karen that he ran into on his solo run. So he's going to tell you guys the whole story. Yes, I was on the phone, so I did hear everything that happened. So I can corroborate. How you ever say that? Corroborate? How you say that? Corroborate?
I know what you're trying to I know what you're trying to say. I forgot.
Corroborate.
I don't know.
Something like that, his story. So I can back it up. So yeah, that's pretty much, he's going to tell you what happened. So, sorry.
Pulled up. I pulled in the driveway. Now, I don't like, this is the reason why I don't like pulling in driveways. Like, I hate pulling in people's driveways because of this reason right here. So, I pull in the driveway. I didn't pull all the way in. I pulled right in the beginning of the driveway. So, I'm, looking for getting my phone ready, processing the order. So, the lady, I guess, that lives there, well, she does live there. She pulled up behind me, started beeping the horn. So, I put my car in reverse so I could back out and she could come in. Yeah, it was a long driveway. So she beeping the horn, going crazy, yelling and screaming. I could see her in my rearview mirror. And then she gets out the car, comes to my window, and starts telling me, like, move up so I could get in, move up so I could get in. So I'm like, if I move up, how am I gonna get out? You're gonna pull behind me and I'm gonna be stuck. Now, I didn't know that down all the way at the end, it was like a little turn cut spot where she could park. I didn't know that. This ain't my driveway. I couldn't see it from where I was at because it was long. So she's telling me, move up, screaming and yelling. Like, I'm like, how am I going to move up? You're going to block me in. How am I going to get out? I'm like, back out so I could back out and you could come in. So she's like, I'm in the middle of the intersection. I'm not going crazy, screaming, start cursing at me. So I'm like, she's like, it's a parking spot right there. I'm like, that's all you had to say, like. So I'm like, relax. She's like, don't tell me to effing relax. This is my house. What are you doing here anyway? I'm like, I'm delivering a package. So she starts cursing, like, F you and all that. So I'm like, F you. So then, goes in. First, she threatened to call the police. So I'm like, call the police. I don't care. I'm delivering your package. So then I pull up so she could go in the cut spot or whatever. And I back out. And she's still mumbling. She calls her son to come outside. I don't know why she did that. He didn't even do nothing, though. He just came, walked by my car, and that's it. He was young, though, so I back out, and I just deliver her package. I left it on the lawn. I didn't go near her house no more. I'm like, I'm not going near her house. So right after that, I called support. I told support everything that happened. I just explained to them what happened, that I had a customer. She was being racist and threatening me and talking about she gonna call the cops, all because I pulled in her driveway trying to deliver her package. So that's the reason why on my channel people be telling me, yo, why you don't pull in the driveways? Get closest as possible to the house so you don't gotta walk or whatever like that. This is the reason why I don't, because number one, I'm in an unmarked car. People don't know that I'm delivering a package for them. I don't have nothing on my car that says Spark Driver or nothing like that. So, some people gonna come out aggressive, like, what are you doing in my driveway, staring and stuff like that. So I just don't want to deal with none of that. To avoid that, I just walk. Unless it's a crazy driveway where you gotta pull in, like it's no walking, that's the only time I really want to pull in the driveways. Other than that, I walk from the street to the house. Like, it's no problem for me. You avoid confrontations like that, and you avoid situations where they trying to call the police on you. And I'm in a nice neighborhood, and they're gonna already the police gonna come and take the people that live their side no matter what. So already I'm in a negative. So it's like, to avoid all of that, I just don't pull in the driveway. Simple as that. It's not hard for me to just walk to the house. So you gotta be careful when you pulling in people's driveways, because stuff like that can happen. And I got a bad temper. So the way she was talking to me, like, if that was a dude, it would have been a different story. But since she was a lady, an older lady, I stayed calm and I didn't really argue too much with her. Like, even she was cursing at me and all that. Like, I tried to keep my composure and not go back and forth with her, because she's a female at the end of the day. I'm a man. So it's like, what can she possibly do to me? Unless she got a weapon or something like that, then there's no reason for me to go crazy. But that could have escalated fast with the temper that I calmed down a lot. But if this was me like 10 years ago, I would have been arguing with her, and I probably would have lost I probably would have got deactivated, You know what I'm saying? You know, Spark don't have your back. So it's like you can't really be doing too much with these customers, with the employees. Like, you got to watch what you say, what you do, because you will get deactivated. So moral of the story is, don't pull in people's driveway.
And she reported the package, remember?
Yeah, and, oh yeah, she reported. I don't know if it was her, but it had to be her though. She said that I didn't deliver the package to her door. So I didn't know it happened though. They just sent me the terms and was like, read the terms, and you know what I'm saying,
and
the customer leave.
Huh? You told support that you didn't deliver.
Yeah, I told them that.
See the picture. He said, "Oh, okay, fine." You know?
That's what I'm saying. Spark don't have your back, like, because at the end of the day, I'm starting to kind of understand Spark. You know what I'm saying? Like, since they don't really communicate with the customers. Because when you call them and tell them to call the customer, some of them will try to get in contact with the customer, but a lot of them say we can't contact the customer. So the ones that do, I'm thinking they just doing it just to help me out. But like the odds don't weigh out. More of them say we can't contact the customer. So I'm starting to believe that they really don't want to communicate with the customer. They don't communicate with the Walmart employees. Strictly support for the drivers. That's it, to help us get through the orders and all that stuff. They don't want to do nothing else. So you gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you do things. Like, you gotta like do everything perfect for real when you're doing Spark, because they'll deactivate you like that. Really don't have your back. Like, they don't care. There's so many people on the waiting list, they can replace you so quick. So it's like, you really, Spark is a like one of the best apps, and it's a privilege to be able to do this. So you really gotta protect your job. It's like you protect your business. This is your business, so you gotta be professional. You can't be acting ratchet or, you know what I'm saying, obnoxious. Like, you gotta protect your business. So from now on, like, you know, I'm just not gonna,
don't deliver it.
Like,
just
yeah, if it's a problem like that, if I run into another problem like that, I'm just gonna return the item, because I can't afford them saying that, oh, I didn't deliver it to the house. I already got one. That's my first time a customer ever said I didn't deliver something to the door, because I always follow the notes and I do everything that's on the notes. So that lady, it was a conflict. I even called support, and it's like, you could call one of them. You know what I'm saying? It's so many support agents that he probably didn't even write it down. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? The person I was talking to, he was at home. I could tell, because I heard kids in the background running around. It was so much noise, I really couldn't hear him. So it's like, you can't rely on the support agents to have your back, because they don't. It's a system. So if the customer reports something to the system is going to send you the message, and the system will deactivate you, because that's what they said to me. Like, the system deactivated me. No person deactivated me. The system did. So I had to go beyond the system to get you know what I'm saying? To get my account reactivated, because the system did it. So it's not like Instacart. Instacart, you're talking to people and the people is doing it. Spark is not like that. They got a system that's doing it. So just be careful.
So that's pretty much the story of the day. Just watch out for these customers. Don't let them mess your money up or nothing like that. Keep calm in the situations and stuff like that. If need be, take the package back to the store. Don't deliver it. Make it inconvenient for them, because they want to come here and acting crazy and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the story. Let us know down below if this happened to you anytime with Karens or anything like that. Have you run into problems with customers? What did you do? How did you face it? And how did you resolve it? So yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll see you next time.